What's going on, horror gang? Welcome to I Shot Him 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. As you know, I'm your host Marcus. Please be sure to shoot that like button and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification icon to get all the latest content updates to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the recent Halloween Ends updates that came out, including the post art, and give you guys my thoughts and predictions on the supposedly 2 or 3 versions of the movie that we're supposed to be getting. But before I get into it, let's hit that intro. I shot him 6 times. Okay, everyone. So as you may already know, the Halloween Ends official poster art has been released, as you can see in this overlay. And I must say, this may be my favorite poster art since the original 1978 poster, as it comes off exactly how it's supposed to, as a final showdown. Like two rival boxers who fought twice already and are tied 1-1 in their series, the poster captures the feel of what a final battle for supremacy in the saga of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode is supposed to feel like. Epic, and leaves us hopeful that an all-out war will ensue, to measures and heights unimaginable. Like Arturo Gatti versus Mickey Ward, this poster art captures the spirit of the action we should expect from these two in their final showdown. Or as famous boxer Gennady Golovkin likes to say, expect a big drama show. And that's exactly what I feel with this poster art. Another thing I can't help but feel with this poster art, even more now than ever, is that Michael Myers and Laurie Strode will both die in this movie as a way to truly signify Halloween Ends in this timeline. Now, I know a lot of fans out there will say, no way, Michael can't die, he's the franchise, etc. But please keep in mind that we've seen Michael die 2 times already in the franchise. The first time being with 1980's Halloween 2, when Michael was burned down in the hospital at the end, and in Halloween H2O when Laurie cuts his head off in the end. Why I bring up both of these instances of when Michael has died in the franchise is because John Carpenter didn't want to do any more Michael Myers-based movies after 1978's original classic. But due to its success, Halloween 2 was made, but Carpenter did not direct that film. But he did still have a lot of insight into the movie and wanted the character killed off to take the franchise in a different direction. Which is why we see Michael die at the end of Halloween 2. Why I bring up H2O's version of Michael's death is because Jamie Lee Curtis herself wanted the character killed off as a way to definitively end her story as Laurie Strode and to never have to do any more Halloween movies. Being that they both wanted the Michael Myers character dead long ago, and John Carpenter is still a heavy consultant in this new trilogy, we have to take these situations into account as to why Michael could die in Halloween Ends. And though John Carpenter implied in a recent interview that there will be more Halloween movies made featuring Michael Myers because he's a cash cow, that doesn't mean they can't or won't kill him in Halloween Ends to cap off this timeline, when they can easily retcon the Jamie Lloyd story from Halloweens 4 through 6 and go with a younger version of Michael Myers, or just restart the franchise from scratch and go with a younger version of Michael in that way. After all, Michael Myers will be 65 years old in Halloween Ends, and the vessel of him is clearly aging. And though the perception is Alison Strode will live and more Halloweens will be made following her character, I think it would be a little far out to believe a 70-plus-year-old Michael Myers killing people would be believable to an audience, especially when there's already questions about how he's still physically able to have otherworldly strength in his 60s. And following Allison after the events of Ends would be repeating the same formula they did with Laurie Strode. In this photo that was released the same day as the poster art, we see Michael standing in what looks like a room or hallway. As you can see, what looks like the edge of the banister going up a set of stairs, but you can also make the case that he's standing by a bed as well, as certain bed framings have identical designing to a banister. But I'm going to say this is Michael standing at the top of the stairs after walking up it. In my opinion, that just makes more sense. But what is more important to note here is that this is not actually Michael Myers. This is the fake Michael Myers. And I do believe that this is Laurie's house, as if you look to the right in the right picture that I have here in this overlay, though it is tough to see, that photo on the right is from the trailer when fake Michael is walking up the stairs. And you can see part of the wall, and it looks like to be the same wallpaper / designing as the pic on the left that you see the fake Michael in. And you can see what looks like a light coming from a room beaming on fake Michael's face. But yes, this is fake Michael Myers in my opinion, as this photo looks like it is from the scene of the trailer just at the top of the stairs when he, makes his way into Laurie's house and when he's about to go into her room. In a move that surprised no one, Halloween Ends just like Halloween Kills will get a same-day streaming release as the theatrical release, once again picked up by Peacock. So if you didn't want to spend the money on a ticket, you have the option of watching it at home the same day it's released in theaters. But the bigger story coming out of the Peacock news is that rumors are circulating that there are 2 to 3 versions of Halloween Ends and that we could get a different version on Peacock than the one that you would go to see in theaters. Jamie Lee Curtis herself stroked the flames for this rumor by saying to fans who go to the theater that they are going to want to go home and re-watch the movie on Peacock directly after seeing it in theaters, prompting many to believe we will see at least 2 versions of the movie, or at least 2 versions of the ending of the movie. Though lightly concerned and hope this rumor isn't true, I'm going to remain optimistic, you guys, that we get one version and that those rumors are all publicity to keep people talking leading up to the film, much like I believe previous comments like this movie will make fans mad is hot air publicity just to keep us invested heading into Halloween Ends. If there are any alternate/deleted scenes or endings, I believe those will be saved for the DVD/Blu-ray releases as bonus material, not as a separate version released on Peacock. But okay everyone, that is it for this video. Please like and share this video, as well as drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts on the poster art. Do you like it? As well as let me know if you think we will see multiple versions of Halloween Ends. Once again, this is I Shot Him 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. I'm your host Marcus. Please be sure to shoot that like button, subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification icon to get all the latest content updates to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. Thank you for watching.